Welcome back to the house.
It's Wednesday, baby. You know what that means. We're in the house of Hop.
The house of Hopcast has come back for another round of awesomeness, and we couldn't do it without me. I am your host. I'm going to continuously press this here cheer button because not only am I the host, I'm your YouTube Wrestling Figures heavyweight champion. My name is Two Hop. Stop it. Joining me today, to my right, he is probably the best co-host I could have ever asked for here in the house of Hopcast. It's J.D.K. Evans.
Thank you. Far too kind.
I really don't
appreciate the flowers.
I really don't like that cheer button. I'm going to have to replace it. All right, so Jay, welcome back. We got another round of the Hopcast going today.
Yes, we do.
Listen, we're going to fire up right away. I don't want to waste any time.
We're going right into it.
Because all right, so we are right into it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, AEW Dream, whatever that was, Wrestle Dream. All right.
Crazy Edge in AEW.
Son of a bitch.
What?
So, listen, I'm not going to lie, I really kind of crapped all over this Wrestle Dream in its...
What do you mean by that?
Well,
you crapped all over it? Or?
Yeah, in its anticipation, in waiting for this Wrestle Dream, I was really not at all for it. I didn't want to watch it. I didn't really care about it at all. I kind of watched it via the internet.
Yeah, okay? That's how I watched it.
And whatnot. And so here's the thing.
What do we got?
AEW is always going to give you, they're always going to give you entertainment. They're always going to give you good matches. Okay. They're really going to go out there, these workers, and they're going to kill themselves. They're going to show you a great match. Fantastic.
Absolutely. As you should.
Round of applause and thank you. As to what I much believe is only some of these here matches really hit on a story that you could follow. Other than that, it's just a bunch of garbage thrown together. I mean...
Yeah, there was maybe 2 or 3 matches that were like...
Well, let's face it, even Daniel Bryan and Zack Sabre Jr., a fantastic banger. For what? To say that we watched it?
Well, no, it looked like they were going to lead into a round 2.
Well, again, if they want to...
He was like, "Oh, you had to
no
knock
build.
Me out. You didn't tap. You didn't make me submit."
Yeah, but would I have wanted to actually watch it if they put some real build behind it?
Yeah.
No. And that's the thing that really pisses me off is that they really. For me, it's a lot of missed opportunity. Okay, you're leaving a lot out on the table. Okay, where you could, I don't want to say full throttle right into it. Okay. But if you let that steak marinate, boy, it's going to taste better.
Yeah.
Okay?
Not wrong.
All right. And I'm not saying that I'm not for watching these matches. I'm not saying that Bryan Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr. is going to be terrible. Why even watch it? No. I want to say I want to be emotionally invested to it. And which leads me to, I don't know, and I hope you did see it. I watched it via Instagram. It was MJF.
Yep.
With his commentary post Wrestle Dream pay-per-view. And he really used a lot of what he called flavors of ice cream. Did you watch it?
I did, but I don't remember.
All right, so...
exactly what he said.
Immediately, he was accused upon the conclusion of his match that it was nothing more than a garbage gimmick match. You know what I'm saying? Where he quieted the public asking these questions and explained how he's bringing a flavor of ice cream that has been forgotten. He's letting you legitimately enjoy pro wrestling, okay? In the fashion, much like Robbie E taught me and my brother coming through GTS, okay? You don't have to go out there and throw yourself on the solid steel stairs like Darby.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Okay? In order for the crowd to go insane and pop. And like MJF said, of course the crowd's going to go insane and pop when Darby does that because it's wild. Okay, but like he explained, I can go out there and give somebody a kangaroo kick or even a mere body slam, and the crowd lost it.
Yeah, he knows how to work.
Because he's a worker. He works the crowd. And to his point, there's nothing wrong with Darby Allin's flavor of ice cream.
No.
There's nothing wrong with John Moxley's bloody flavor of ice cream. If you know what I'm saying, everybody enjoys different flavors of ice cream. And when I listened to him explain that, right, I was like, he really put it in a fashion and in a term and really in a way any moron could understand it. He made it stupid proof for you to see the difference in pro wrestling. And I really hope people gravitated to that and listened
I would hope so too.
to what he said.
Shit, I mean, I am.
And his match was fantastic, and he got so over doing almost barely nothing. That's the point. You don't have to go out there and kill yourself, okay, in order to achieve the crowd buying your merch, loving you, and being at the top of your game. Now,
exactly.
Being at the top of your game. That's what wants me to slide into what I originally called you at the beginning of this program, a son of a bitch, because you stole the wind right out of it.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Well, then go ahead and you can start singing his theme song, okay?
On this day,
coming to the ring, it's Adam, Rated R Superstar. That's right, guys. AEW has gone and signed the Rated R Superstar.
Yeah.
Adam Copeland. So,
I think it's going to be fun.
Well,
it's going to be exciting.
That's just it right there. Now,
pump the brakes. Woo, woo, woo.
Pump the brakes is right because let's face it right now. Jay, that no good son of a bitch is only there to party.
Yeah, he's gonna have fun.
Let's all right.
He's gonna be on a weekly basis. He's gonna wrestle names we haven't seen him work before.
Even if he never did anything, according to sources, okay, he's only there to have fun, which really, really irritates me because let's actually take this in perspective. You've got Edge, 25-year WWE Hall of Famer. Okay, he's done it all in WWE, from Money in the Bank, Royal Rumble, champion after champion. Okay, the list of acclimates here for Edge are really second to none. So,
agreed.
Here's a guy who's in. I mean, let's face it. I'm trying to be mean. He's in the twilight of his career. Okay,
the tail end. Yeah.
Right, he's not gonna be wrestling much longer. He's made his name, his life, his wife, his family, everything out of WWE. How ridiculous, I mean stupid, of WWE to be like, yeah, we got nothing for you.
Yeah, it's wild. It's like, you could give Edge anything.
Bro,
like,
who did he fucking piss off?
Yeah, for real. I don't know.
Whose fucking Wheaties did he piss in? For WWE to have that talent that wants to work. He wants to wrestle. Yeah. Okay? To be like, got nothing for you. Call up Braun Breaker, though. Like, for real? I'm not saying Braun Breaker got called up, but I'm a scenario of stupid is what I'm calling it.
Yeah, no. Especially, like, if you want, like, the fact that he's working a full-time schedule right now is wild.
Right.
God bless him. That's great. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. And if WWE, I guess that's what they couldn't agree upon. You could have put him in the championship title picture, honestly.
I mean, he could have been doing anything to put over anybody. He doesn't need to win anything. He's Edge.
I know that, but
you know what I'm saying?
The story you could have easily done was he never lost the world championship. So he goes after the title. Boom.
Again, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's so much opportunity left on the table, okay, which irritated and pisses me off about AEW because they run their organization so full throttle, okay, that it's as if they tried to take a break and step back, you'd be irritated and annoyed that it's really boring because they've created, okay, this environment of nonstop full throttle. You know, Samoa Joe goes out there and says one wrong word to MJF. The next week we've got a title match. Nothing marinates. No more story develops. Nothing. We just get the match the next week. Okay, cool. We're wrestling fans. We like it. We enjoy it. But that's it.
Yeah. It's just like on to the next dream match.
Right. And now you're to tell me that AEW's roster is so loaded that it doesn't matter. There's no reason to have a build for a month and a half to a main event on a pay-per-view with Samoa Joe to have that banger. There's no reason for it because who gives shit? Pull the next fucking schmuck out of the locker room to lose to MJF.
Up is irate today.
Dude, I sat on this for a while and just thought about how stupid some of the decisions are that they're making.
Yeah, no, I mean, it would be nice to see more story in AEW.
I welcome all
besides like 2.
Right. I welcome all of the comments down below to tell me, prove to me that I am wrong. Tell me, for all of these reasons and more, you are stupid. Please put it down below in the comments. I want to know your thoughts on all that because the land of missed opportunity right now for AEW, the way they run their organization, for the fact that WWE let Edge walk out the goddamn door to go play patty cake with his fucking friends at a large televised fucking indie show is unreal. Unreal!
In your Cheerios.
Dude, I was having a great day. I mean, to the top.
Oh, so you were like, I can't wait to get home, get Eagled ass, hop on this podcast, and just talk about it.
Jay,
on this podcast.
It wasn't even like that. I'll tell you right now, okay?
Let's hear it.
I was driving around today, I'm driving my truck. You're driving your truck.
Yep.
Right? He's sending me snaps about how annoyed he is about milk crates. Right? So, long story short, I says, what are we doing about the podcast today? Let me think. I says, all right, I definitely want to talk about Edge. I definitely want to talk about the whole Wrestle Dream. And then I want to get into something else, which we'll get into in just a minute. Okay? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Okay? Was I so riled and angry to the point that I am right now? You drew this out of me. This is your fault.
How is it my fault? Whoa.
There it is. It's Jay's fault. Shots fired. Right? Yeah, right. And a little bit of...
Mo, you're booing me on...
You drew this out of me. You got me this fired, this hot, this bothered.
Holy shit.
About the whole Edge leaving WWE and that whole, like I said, land of missed opportunity with what they could have been doing with him. Okay. And now, like I said, to play patty cake with his friends across town. All right.
A good analogy.
You guys, tell me I'm wrong. Put it down in the comments. That should be the name of this vlog. Tell me I'm wrong. All right. It's mind numbing for me. I've been watching wrestling for far too long. Okay. I started watching wrestling when I was 6 years old. 6. Do the math. I'm 42.
It's a long time.
Right. Okay. Now, mind you, okay, until AEW was created, the 99.9% of what I watched, all right, you watched the ECW when Paul Heyman controlled it, was controlled by Vince McMahon's booking. So I'm not going to say I'm brainwashed.
Yeah.
Okay. I can open my mind,
of course,
okay, to new ways of booking or new ways of running a wrestling organization. You know, obviously, I'm so inept to loving the WWE. It's all I've watched for years and years and years and years until all of this more wrestling emerged. You know, I can do that. I can open my head and say, all right, well, you know, like they keep track of different wins and losses. They put, you know, like time limits on the matches and different things like that. I can open myself to that. What I can't open my heart to, what I can't open my brain to is stupidity.
Amen.
I can't. It's why I just don't understand on why you wouldn't, like I said, book these things to the point where we are really emotionally invested into finding out if Samoa Joe is actually gonna beat MJF, or if MJF is gonna choke him out, or who is the most technical wrestler. Is it Bryan Danielson? Is he gonna get that pin over Zack Sabre Jr.? And you know, if it was a screw job finish, I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I think it was clean.
What again?
Hit him with the knee.
Who? Oh, Bryan Danielson. Did he win? Bryan Danielson? But there's controversy, no?
Yeah, because like he was like, Zach was like, oh, you didn't make me tap.
Oh, right.
So can you really call yourself the greatest technical wrestler?
Mm.
Because he knocked him out and then pinned him 1, 2, 3.
Well, see, I don't even like the spin on that. I didn't even remember. But
that's just from watching bits and pieces of the match and the promo on Instagram.
Like I said, I saw a bunch of different moves and this, that. I didn't even watch, see the finish to know who to. I didn't care who won to know who won. That's the problem. I didn't care. It didn't matter. Want to know why? Is Zack Sabre Jr. going to be around next week on Dynamite? Probably not. Who gives a shit? Right. I said it. Why? And I was going to say I tweeted about it, but I X'd about it. Okay, about how
it's chooch.
If you're a chooch, if there's no heat, no one cares. Okay, if you've got no build, you've got nothing. You're throwing guys. If we started GTS. Welcome to GTS. Here we are. Today, we've got Isaac Scythe banging out against the new United States champion, Jermaine. Right. Round of applause for Jermaine. Right?
Put him over.
But out of nowhere, just booking that match, the average GTS fans probably, and this is no hate on Isaac or Jermaine. Hold on, wait. Let me fast forward. Where's Grim? And that sucks.
Yeah.
But if hold on, follow me on this one, guys. If Jermaine got attacked somehow by Isaac, right, and we put some heat on it, right, and then there was some build, and then a little story thrown, a little story thrown in about how maybe I'm making all of this up, FYI. Maybe Isaac held Jermaine down, but now Jermaine's the champion, and Isaac's coming back for some retribution. I don't know, just make it up. You know what I'm saying? For the story, okay. And we put some stink on that. Do you think more people would care about Isaac Scythe than Jermaine, and not just go, "Hey, where's Grim"?
I mean, they do that during my matches too.
Probably mine as well.
Yeah, they all want Grim. But they don't want us.
I'm saying the level, of opportunity for that viewer to be more invested in that match if we paid attention to putting some stink on it, as opposed to saying, "Let's open the program with this banger," because Jermaine showed up and so did Isaac. I mean, right?
Yeah, no,
I don't know. Point. Again, in the comments, you are welcome to tell me if I'm wrong, but I doubt that I am. That's a good thumbnail. I'll slap them together. So, with that being said, the land of missed opportunity has really, really, really left my butt raw as red.
At least you're like toned down now. Dropped it down a notch.
Well, I have to thank you, Jay.
Inside voices.
You may have riled me up, but you also brought me down.
That's what I'm here for.
That's why I have you around. All right, now that I've brought it down about AEW, and now that I've brought it down about Edge, okay. Oh, FYI, if I didn't already say it, if Edge wants to play patty cake with his friends across town at the large televised fucking indie show, I'm happy for him if that's what he wants to do. Okay, if I didn't say that already, I want to make that clear. Okay, because otherwise these people are going to get all over me. What is wrong? Why do you laugh every time when I say he's playing patty cake with his friends?
Just the way you said it. It just came out. He's playing patty cake over with his friends at the other place, at the indie show. Crazy.
Why? Because it sounds insulting, Jay?
Yeah, but it's like funny.
You're right.
Like it's really
patty cake, baker's man. All right, I'm gonna patty cake you, Jay. Right now, I want to show you something.
You want to show me something?
I do. I want to show you something, but I have to get it down over here. Hold on, just a sec.
What? I don't even see anything over there. Oh, whoa!
See, you did.
Now I do.
Jay, right there.
There it is. There's the gold.
So, take a good look right here.
Yeah.
This right here is the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship. And
didn't you retain it?
Wouldn't you know? Yeah, that would be me. I am your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion. That's right. GTS has never been greater since I won this title. Grim beat Corey Dillinger at the live event and won back
watched it on
his
YouTube.
GTS, legendary heavyweight championship. Okay, won it
Belt
back.
Federation got all the belts. Yep.
And Jungle Jim, I don't know why everybody keeps saying that I had anything to do with that. Jungle Jim, stop it. So listen, I didn't have anything to do with it. Definitely didn't hit Goldstein with that belt. So listen, all right, GTS has never been greater. Now that literally Belt Federation is so strong, we are the trios champions. All right, Brothers Grimm and Jungle Jim. I'm the YouTube heavyweight champion. My brother is the GTS legendary. Jim is the Intercontinental. I mean, Belt Federation is on it. And I just broke my mic, but I don't need it anymore. I'm going to hold this for the rest of the mic. No, I'm going to fix it right now. Hold this. All right, back in business. Give me that over here. Listen,
four-time YouTube champ would sound nice.
It literally does not look good on you as it does on me. So, now, let me tell you a quick story about how I was almost screwed out of this here YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship because I did retain this belt, okay? GTS Live, September 30th, live from the Vineland, New Jersey, which happens to be the largest city in New Jersey, okay?
I didn't know that.
We had GTS Live in the parking lot of the Vineland Town Library. And let me tell you, that might sound silly, but the event was really fun.
It looked fun. Last year was fun. Were you there for last year?
Yes, I was there for last year. They had Optimus Prime.
I saw that.
How cool was that? Okay. They had a couple food trucks, which you go out and get all types of different, like Mexican street corn, like a pizza truck.
Nice.
Okay. I'll tell you how I know him later. But I was walking and I saw one of my friends. I said, "Whoa, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "Whoa, what are you doing here?" Turns out
he's wrestling here.
Well, that's what I told him. And he runs a company where you can like rent his company and have like a huge dart gun war at your house.
Get out of here.
He brings like 200 guns, the big huge bullets, the barriers, everything. He brings for your party. So if like you get all your buddies together, you can have just like the massive Nerf war.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's really cool. And you could, like I said, you can rent his company, kind of like I did with. You remember I did the video game truck?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. You rent his company to come to your house for whatever event, party, shindig, shamrock you want to do.
Gotcha.
You just want to get drunk with your friends one night. Yeah. You can have them out and be like, "Yeah, I got the guys coming over. We're gonna have all the guns and the Nerf guns." So anyway, I saw him.
I was a big Nerf guy back in the day.
So his company was there having fun. Okay. On top of, there was vendors inside the library selling toys, comics.
Yeah.
It was a cosplay show. Goldstein ran the cosplay wrestling and whatnot. I don't know if I was supposed to say that. That's a shoot. And then we had the GTS Live. So it was really a really fun-filled day. On top of the fact that, like, we had a lot of GTS fans that came out. Shout out to those that traveled from Delaware, Pennsylvania. I talked to these people, and they told me that they did travel that far to see us.
That's great. That's awesome.
Live and free for everybody. A lot of it was a walk-up crowd. Nobody had any idea what the fuck a doo-hop was. But boy, they had fun watching the match.
And I'm sure they knew who doo-wop was after the match.
Yeah, goddamn right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the champ. So, with that being said,
so tell me how you almost lost it.
Well, E-Money Mealy is a jerk off. Okay. All right. And Flash Carter, I don't know what happened to this kid. Okay. But all of a sudden, he went from being Flash Carter, the lightning bolt man, okay, to a preppy college moron that needs to be brought to the ring because he's so hated by everybody, legitimately by the Vineland police. That was not a gimmick. Those were real police officers armed with real guns that escorted him to the ring because he's that hated.
He's generating heat.
Oh, he's definitely generating something. Okay. So with that being said, this triple threat kicked off and I was not having it. I tried to beat them all immediately. Okay.
Just didn't work out.
But then they got after me, and the long and the short of it was E-Money tried to steal this match. Well, first he weaseled his way into the match. Okay. Then he tried to steal it. It just so happened that because it was a triple threat and there's no rules, okay, my ankle brace, that plastic ankle brace, it fell off.
I could have sworn
it happened. It happened to get smashed across E-Money's face, and then he ate a doo-hop drop. Stone Cold Stunner, for anybody that didn't know what that is. And then he got pinned 1, 2, 3. Okay. And meanwhile, I got Flash Carter screaming, blowing me up with emails and text messages about how he never lost. Okay. This was supposed to be his match because if you remember correctly, I Claymore kicked your friend square in his face and kicked him out of Belt Federation.
Beefing with my friend here.
All right. Well, listen, just because I'm friends with you and he's friends with you doesn't mean that I have to be friends with him. Okay. All right. So I kicked him in the face and kicked him out of Belt Federation. All right. And then and maybe that's what turned him all crazy into his college little craziness. Okay. Or preppy little jerk. Okay.
I'd probably want to do the same thing from people that
he's emailing
always have my back,
screaming at me now that he wants a rematch, and because E-Money lost and E-Money weaseled his way in and all those different things. I don't have time for Flash's crap. Okay. It's time for a Belt Federation celebration. All right. That's what it's really time for.
Oh my God.
All right. So to be honest with you, I know you like Flash. All right. But I hope he doesn't show up to GTS.
One of my best friends.
More importantly, I hope you do show up to GTS. Maybe you will be able to take part and chat and clap and cheer along the Belt Federation celebration.
All right. I mean, I haven't been to GTS in a while.
Maybe you should come out, Jay.
I think so.
All right. And
I think so.
Hopefully Flash will stay home. He's learned his lesson. All right. And we'll take it from there because I don't have any plans to lose this here title. And I did a banger. If you did not see GTS Live, not only was my match fantastic, okay, every match was quite entertaining. And we kept that crowd the entire time we wrestled.
That's great. I think later on I'm going to have to replay it back.
I think you're going to have to go home and check it out once again, Jay.
But if I'm checking it out, you guys check it out.
Yeah, definitely. Again, if you didn't, go check out the GTS Live. Quite a fun show for a very interesting, fun crowd. Okay, one that we don't typically entertain.
Love to hear it. That's how you make new fans.
Right, and when they're entertained and they're hanging around and they're like, we don't know who any of these guys are, but we're going to stand around for more than an hour. There's no chairs. Stand around for more than an hour and watch.
Have their attention.
Right, all the wrestling, they're hooked, they're in. So awesome, and thank you to all those people that did come out. But I am not letting go of this belt anytime soon, whether it be Flash Carter, E-Money, or any of those jerks. This right here is your YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Champion, and I am going to be it for quite some time. How do you feel about it, Jay?
Whatever makes you sleep at night, brother.
Unbelievable. All right, guys. Well, I had a lot of fun today on the House of Hopcast.
I did too. Thank you. Thank you for always having me.
I suppose I apologize a little bit if I got a little hot about AEW and Wrestle Dream and all those different things.
Dude's getting feisty over here.
Stop it. All right. But I do not apologize for anything I did to Flash Carter or E-Money at GTS Live because this right here means everything to me. It's all about Belt Federation, baby. All right, Jay, we are out of here. Any last words here? Any last tips for anybody out there listening?
Let me talk to you. LA Night, yeah!
Unbelievable. I'm surprised we haven't started this podcast with... So, Jay... What do you want to talk about? All right, guys, we're out of here. Like the video, leave some comments. We want to know everything about what you think about Wrestle Dream and Edge being in AEW. Like the video, leave some comments. If you haven't done it already, subscribe for some more. What?
Not only is he in AEW, but he's playing patty cake.
Edge playing patty cake with his friends in AEW. I'm probably gonna take some heat. Edge doesn't like us, and he really hates my brother. So it's not like he's gonna ever give a shit if anybody tweeted him and told him that. Don't tweet him and tell him that. What?
Damn. He's got heat with you and Grim, brother.
He never liked my brother, so why would he give a shit about me?
Damn.
Just saying. Not that I expect him to. So it is what it is. All right. What did I? Oh, right. Like the video, leave the comments if you haven't done it already. Subscribe for some more House of Hopcast. Eat it, yeah.